Basically, I'll be doing a couple shades lighter than my normal color, but you can go as wild or as neutral as you want to go. If you have really dark hair, you're probably going to have to bleach one time, wash that out, let it dry, and then do your next level or color that you want to achieve. Here are some of the things that you'll need. Some hair dye, like I have here. I'll be using the Clairol Nice and Easy, the color 87 Ultra Light Natural Blonde, 2 really old towels because you'll probably end up wrecking them. I have a hairbrush here, and I have 3 little clips as well, and of course a hair dye brush to help apply your color. And if you want an iced tea. Just kidding, you don't need an iced tea. So before we get started, it's also important to remember to read the directions and to be wearing old clothes. Make sure there's nothing laying around that you could be getting color on. Actually, let's close my closet. Splatters can ruin your life. I'm not even kidding. The other thing too is if you can manage 3-day hair, try and get there, and it will actually help your color to adhere. How many times do I color my hair a year? 2 times. I know that's not very much, and that's how I get looking like that, and why I stick to really neutral colors that are close to my own hair color, because I do like having long hair, and you can't color your hair or process chemically all of the time if you want long hair.
Alright, here we go. Brush out your hair.
Easy, right? Now we're just going to section your hair into 3 layers. 1 for the top and 1 kind of in the middle of your ears. Make sure to clip up your section. I like putting my hair in little buns because it really does keep all of the hair out of your way while you're getting ready. Depending how thick or thin your hair is, that is going to kind of decide how many times you want to section off your hair and clip it off. I'll actually be doing 3 separate sections and leaving 1 down.
I kind of look like a superhero. Da, 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 da.
So now split the remaining hair that you have and bring it forward like so. And brush out your hair. Now let's get the color ready. Now let's get going. How far do you want to bring your tipping down? If you bring your hair forward and bring it to your chin, you're going to bring it to about here. I would go anywhere between your eye and your chin. Further up might look weird. The reason why you want to start at the bottom is because it's actually a little bit harder for your hair to lighten or darken or grab onto color, and more coarse and a little bit darker. Kind of just work it through your hair once you've applied some color, and make sure that the piece that you're working on is fully saturated but not dripping. There we go. We're going to basically continue this process from the bottom to the top of our hair. I'll be clipping off another tiny section in the front since I'll be doing a slight variation here. Now for the last variation, I'll be coloring the whole part of my front bangs. It's kind of like a half moon shape, if you can see. And I'll also be coloring this full part here, like a small rectangle down connecting to this hair here. Here we go. We kind of look like a hot mess, but what can you do? Couple other things that I thought about is, one, if you don't have a wooden laminate floor, maybe just lay something out. I dripped a lot, but I have like a faux wood floor, so it's really easy for me to wipe up, so it's not something that I thought about. The other thing is, if you're doing a really extreme color change, for example, really light blonde on brown, or like a really red color on blonde, you're going to want to foil these areas off from your other hair so it doesn't leak or fray into it. And just another last little tip is, if you're doing really dark colors, just to put Vaseline around your hairline and ears. Since I'm doing a really neutral color, I'm not going to have a problem scrubbing it off. So yeah, just little things to think about. Basically, I'm going to take off my gloves now, get rid of my unused hair color and box, and time my hair. Usually I don't like to go over the 30-minute mark. Make sure to read the directions and check your hair. See you in a bit. Hi everyone, so here is the finished product. As you can see, so I actually have a gradient going from the front to the back, as you can see, as well as I have a gradient going from my roots down to my tips. So here's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Love yous. Mwah.